Alan Wake. Intro done.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
You're right. No, I've ruined my introduction. Oops.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI.
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're
Oh.
looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
I was going to quickly pause this. If you're watching the re-upload, I've probably added the audio back in. But the reason why I just panicked is because I realised I didn't have my audio turned on. I had to be reminded in the chat. So, cheers, Kate. You get a mention in the video.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting.
Like how he says it like people know
I'll
who he
show you her
is.
trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Oh.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold...
Checkpoint reached. I had a lot of trouble
Yeah,
with that checkpoint.
Okay. Anyway,
Thank God it saved it for
there
me.
was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches.
His books were in
couldn't
there.
find a single thing he wrote. Zane
I
was
saw them.
heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Interesting. Yeah, when I went into the house, there were some books by someone called Zane sat there. I remember seeing them, so I made a joke like, "Oh, clearly we're in someone else's book." Blah blah blah. I feel like I should really explore, but I don't have the most time to play this today.
It gets better. A
So,
local girl,
never mind.
Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake
Oh,
just
oh,
a week
better.
earlier.
Great.
They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag. Comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Why did he walk over here, rub the bin, and then leave? That's more suspicious than the weird creatures that have been chasing us around. Unless he was supposed to be just getting rid of the crows. If you don't get rid of crows, crows remember, and they pass on the messages. They'll get angry at you and they'll pet your eyes out. True story.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer.
Rose
You
Marigold.
mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
I feel like he should really have asked us what we want with her before he showed us where our trailer was. Alright, let's not.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Yeah, that's not creepy.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript.
Yes.
I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
Crazy fans, eh?
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
I'd be so creeped out.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
No.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
What? Leave the trailer. I think I'll stay in here. Stay in here with pictures of me. Oh, I'm so beautiful. I want to look at them. I want to analyze them. Oh, he's not going to say anything about this weird... It's literally an altar. There's one thing, just having an obsession with somebody and putting pictures of them on your wall. It's another to make it a literal altar with candles. That crosses the line into... She was already creepy. Oh, you can see all these names of his books. The Fall of Casey. The Things That I Want. Alex Casey. What I Can't Forget. Return to Sender. There's not really any kind of consistency to the names, really, is there? Surprised that this entire shelf isn't just more Alan Wake. Oh, also, I need to remember. I always forget. I'm also a storyteller. I was stood inside this woman's bedroom. I for some reason, it always turns into Solid Snake. I was stood inside this woman's bedroom. There were pictures behind the bed. Pictures of me.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
The woman who poisoned me was sitting on the floor, rocking back and forth. But my priority was the collectible on the side. Cooking with corn, 72 tasty recipes. How could you cook corn 72 ways?
Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
Oh, you realize that now?
It's free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come back soon.
You didn't realize that when she was speaking in a droned, monotone voice? When the last time you met her, she was so excited to see you that she was like, oh my god, Mr. Wake, oh my god! And you thought it was weird when you bumped into her and she was like, yes. Also, you should have known there was something going on. Her apples are clearly fake. Also, she's got 2 copies of Return to Sender. This is one of the other rumors. Why does she have 2? Does she have a presentation copy and a reading copy? I bet she does. She's one of those people. Let's go outside. Do I have a flashlight? No. I imagine I'll get one.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
Oh, a manuscript page. Let us read. Randolph calls the police.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
I mean, okay, fair. It was a bit suspicious that we went in and just never came out. You think he'd go knock first? And then if there's no response, like, why would you not go and see? Right, we'll have a quick wander around, see if we can find, like, an extra page or something. But as I said, I'm going to be trying to run through this a little bit faster than usual. What is this? Oh, it's a boat that seems to have fallen over. Oh, a radio.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell
So
you,
listen to this.
the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and...
I like sleeping in like stormy weather. I think it sounds nice.
Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I am the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know? I just...
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
I had a, you know,
Get on with it!
you know, Danny, and, then I got in trouble with the law, you know, and, I'm just, well...
I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah, well, you know, he's,
Imagine this caller into your radio station.
they let me on bail today,
Oh, and there's no...
the window, you know, waiting, man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking...
I'm listening to this because there's obviously going to be important law stuff.
What are you waiting for,
But
Walt?
I don't know. You know, something's gonna happen. You know, I think I better go.
Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
stash away before the music starts. The music is always copyrighted. Thermos. Why am I collecting thermoses? I never really thought about it, but why thermoses? Why is that the collectible? Obviously, pages make sense. It's about a writer and a manuscript. Why thermoses?
Oh, you're gonna get it now.
Oh. I thought I was in the evil world.
Knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest!
Hemingway!
You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Slane!
Jesus! He's Neo!
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
So that was the bit we read about in the previous part.
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on.
Oh no. Oh. Chasing the police was not what I had on my bingo card. This here is going to be a test of level design. Will I go the right way? No!
Stop running! Freeze!
Freeze!
Okay, men, keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh, what a dodge!
Oh, damn.
Run faster! Oh, I think I'm meant to be down here, so I've got more cover. Where did he go? He's running at 3 miles an hour. Just go after him. I'm overweight, I have a heart condition, and I've got asthma, and I could do better than this guy. There we go. He's got some breath back.
He's gone. Come on, guys. We need
Yes, he's gone. Ooh, a page. Let's have a look. The dark presence sleeps. Okay, so I realised that the question mark means I've not read it. I realised that when I was editing, and I was very stupid. It even says the bottom! Question mark unread, and then symbol, find this night. Oh, why? Read, Brad. Read. It's on the page. I think that the thing that's helping us is going to be Zane. Because that little cutscene before that we had, where the voice was speaking over the top, it was like, wake up, wake up. And it said it's taken the form of my Barbara, or something like that. I reckon the woman we're seeing is Zane's wife, possessed by something. New theory.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin. And then it's all about rock stars. Is this got something to do with Mick Jagger? I've been trying to make all of my theories for this game based on this idea that it's going to try and trick me at some point. Like, pull the wool out from under me and say that some stuff isn't real. And while that still is a possibility, I also should probably entertain the fact that maybe it's just telling a story. That Alan Wake is exactly who he appears to be, a popular writer who just happens to be in the wrong place. He ended up in this town where something is able to take advantage of good writers, and it just so happens that Alan Wake is the victim of this thing. I could be completely wrong in the idea of like, oh, there's a big conspiracy. There's definitely something else untoward going on. Right, well, we're in the evil world now. I guess I'm going to just have to dodge stuff until I find a flashlight. Holy police car. What is it?
Nightingale, over. What on earth is going on? My deputies tell me you fired at Wake and he didn't have a gun. You almost hit a civilian instead. Over.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase. I don't have time for this.
Well, make the time. You can't just go shooting at people in my town. Over.
I'm a federal agent pursuing a fugitive. You want to discuss my methods, Sheriff? Make an appointment. Over.
You stay right where you are, Agent Nightingale. I'm on my way. Out.
I'm in charge here! Not anymore, you're not. I'm going this way. Oh, wait. May he be? I want to see what's this way. Attack me, strange shadow. Is that a page? Oh, I guess I'm allowed to go this way then. Rose visited by the dark presence.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow.
Bit rude.
The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. Pretty girl, she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper. her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
It's good with his words, isn't he? I guess the tree fell over so that I can't go this way. I realized that the reason the tree had fallen over is for game design. So I couldn't walk that way and I'd have to carry on towards the light, which is clearly where I'm supposed to go. Even still, I have a look down the other side of the street, because you never know. There may be a thermos on the... Why is this a checkpoint? As I was saying, there may be a thermos there, but there isn't. So I'll carry on. Give me a flashlight. Escape the police. I mean, they seem pretty incompetent at this point. Drop hazard. Oh, never mind. They've sent a flare up to look for me.
Search the area.
Are they down there? Yeah. Oh no. They're gonna get attacked by shadow monsters. Oh no. Wait for the screams. If only they knew the special technique. Oh. It's Andy. Or is it one of the cops?
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
I've lost contact with Rose's men you assigned to me. It's waste doing.
Yeah, definitely me.
Are you seriously telling me that geek writer just took out my deputies? Are you kidding? I mean, have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket.
He's the guy we're chasing. If it's not him, who then? Bigfoot? Over.
I don't know yet, but I'm not in the habit of jumping to conclusions. That tends to come back and bite you in the ass. Out.
He wears a tweed jacket, for God's sake. Poor Alan. I'm to stand there and listen to him take the piss out of him. Just keeps going. He wears a tweed jacket. He clearly doesn't work out. He's got a really small penis. Oh, they've brought Chopper in now. This is a small town. I guess the FBI guy could have brought it. Ah! Ah! Hey, I'm Alan! Ah!
You on the ground. Hold it right there.
Oh, what a dodge. No. Dodged. Oh. If it takes out the helicopter... Oh, there's the birds going after it. It's like I'm being protected. Obviously I'm not, because they attack me as well, but I think it's just for atmosphere, so I can watch how devastating they are. More checkpoints. There's probably a page knocking around this area. Why make a big flat area if there's nothing useful in it? I mean, they could have just made it. It's fine. Everything doesn't have to have a purpose. Oh, there's a gate here, though. Wait, can I go up there? Oh, I can. Oh, Firewatch! Can I look through? I can. Look and then toggle the zoom. Well, there's the helicopter. Is that the gas station I was at last time? There's got to be something I can see from here. Oh, is that a thermos? Maybe there's like Slenderman somewhere in the trees. Is this game before or after Slenderman? It was around the same time, wasn't it? 2012. I bet you there's something to look at. But I don't have time. Sorry. What's in the Firewatch Tower, though?
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. But it was... Hey,
I mean, one was drugged and one was out of her mind, so...
Jane, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, if you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
The thing I want to know is, what purpose did the darkness have for going after Rose? Because I was being lured into these weird, like, nightmare worlds anyway.
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
Oh. I could see the blinking light of the radio tower in the distance as well, but I didn't mention that because clearly the story in the video game wants me to go this way. I could see Rafiki holding Simba up to all of the animals. There's gotta be something. Fine.
I imagine that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
I mean, he might not be as decent a guy if he knows you are wanted and supposedly murdered a bunch of police.
Unnatural shadows clung at the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Let's hope somebody has conveniently left a light lying around. Oh, I have to point this thing.
There was no power to the searchlight.
Oh. I'm being taught. I'm being taught how to do it. I thought that all of these sparks were like holes in the wire then. I was going to have to avoid getting electrocuted. Where was that thermos that I saw from on high?
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Do I have to be quick about this? Can I reposition this first? There's the thermos. I knew it was around here somewhere. Oh, I've got to kick it. Why? Control the searchlight and boost. I want to see if maybe there's any other reason. That's what I get for looking round. Why can't I just put like barrels and stuff in the way so this thing can't pop off? I can already tell that this is going to be an annoying section. Destroy the gate. Let's push forwards. Again, the atmosphere of this game is so good. Kudos to development team. Well played. Okay, we've got another phantom gate. What do we have to do this time? Oh, flashlight. Useful. Just want to make sure there aren't any... It's like, they've just given me a flashlight, so on the off chance there happens to be like a cache nearby. So I'll have a quick look. Such a weird thing that you gotta, like, defeat the gates.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over.
How many can I carry? All of them.
This is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over.
The sheriff's having a rough day.
Team 2, come in. I need a report. Over.
Why can't I reply to this?
Talk to me.
I know he doesn't want to get caught so he can get to his wife, but you could at least be like, there's something's going on in the forest, don't send your men in, it's dangerous. Where are you? I can't tell you, but don't send your men in. So I don't have a gun yet, so I do have flashbangs though, so I could effectively defeat something. But I'm doing that thing again where I run off path even though I shouldn't. Wait, am I off the path? Oh no! What's the dodge button again? Shift. Okay. How do I... Oh, there we go. Well, that was effective. I'm going to keep moving though, because this feels like one of those areas where people just keep appearing. Why is he out of breath again? Oh. More flashbangs. What's the maximum I can carry? Because if I can carry loads of these, that's awesome.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
My name is Milt.
Just up the road
Or
from
Milton.
me,
Yeah.
too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10-15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
No, not the music! Not the bees! Oh no. Oh, he takes two, does he? Oh, I'm dead immediately. No, the music! Is there... Oh, there's a page over there. I want it. I should really burn him down first and then use that. Because then I might have only need to use one rather than having to use two. Let's see what this page is. Rose touched by the dark presence.
Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
Yeah. Yeah. Grim. Right, Brad, don't go off the path. I'm guessing I can't get up there. I do not have the time to go a-wandering. Stick to the path. No! Where is the path? This way. How close is the next light? Right, I'm going to use one now. I think they're all gone. I'm at my next point. Cool. That went well. So whenever the screen goes blurry, I think that means they're nearby or they're going to appear. And so, if I push forwards, I can perhaps get more of them together before I use a flashbang. Thereby saving myself some flashbangs. That was a dodge, and I will not accept anything else. As was that. You know what? Flashbang. And I'm dead. Where was the checkpoint? Oh no, it's so far away. It is weird how he can only run for like 3 seconds. Oh, cash. You can hear a small sound when... Is the arrow pointing this way? I'm just gonna get rid of him. He's just a problem. Maybe it's pointing this way. There we are. Hopefully this has like an actual gun. Was that start? Trust no one in the dark. Creepy. Okay, flares, batteries. Flares are useful. How do I switch between... There we are. So I guess if there's a bigger person, I could theoretically hold up a flare. And then I'll be able to hold it up for longer and it will do continuous damage. Or is the flare just the one where they can't get near you but they don't die? I can't recall if flare removes the damage. Let's get to this car. Let's get rid of the ones that are here. Oh. Right. Job done. Okay, flashbang, flashbang, flashbang. Keep moving. I must say, I know they're trying to like shake up the gameplay, and I do appreciate that's a thing, but I would be much happier just doing the gun bit. No, not having it. I need a light. Would a flare heal me? I don't think I'm going to need to worry about it. It looks like... Yeah, things are settling. Oh. Yeah, so they don't come near the flare. Alright, let's break him. Okay, broken. I didn't mean to do that. That's what I wanted to do. Beautiful. Do I take damage from that?
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Oh, hello, Lorna. What do you have?
Hello. It is me, Alan. How creepy would this be? Oh. Wow. Those people. Yeah, imagine if you were just doing your radio show in this, what's effectively the middle of nowhere, and you look up and there's a man just stood in the window watching you. No, song! Ah! The thing about those songs, I've never had a copyright strike that's restricted the video. So I think they're all permitted, they just get registered. Oh, thermos. What's that noise? Oh, I have to go in, so let's do it. I'll probably reduce the volume of this just so that it potentially might not cause a problem. The Night Owl. The voice of Pat Maine. All night, every night. That's what his wife says.
Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Why are you not surprised or shocked? I know you said here's a surprise, but...
Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from
Alright, it was funny the first time. You can't just call him other authors'
Everyone
names.
calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
So what if Nightingale is actually a good guy in that he's trying to stop Alan Wake from releasing... Is he up there? See, it's not funny anymore.
So many cliffs, it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
I mean, maybe the FBI agent is trying to stop me from releasing whatever this is. So even though he comes across the villain for trying to shoot me, he's technically doing... like he's on the good side, but not for the right... You know what I mean. Nightingale in the radio station.
Stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
So we now have to get to the train depot. Why the train depot? I thought we were looking for a mine. I guess it's just whatever's en route. Sounds like we're going to get attacked again. Hang on, is this a generator I can get running? Well, I wasted the flare. Hopefully I can get some more. Oh, a gun. There we go. Guess they didn't want to make me wait too much longer without being able to shoot. Perfect. Right, we're back where we were. Able to shoot things. Ooh. I guess I'll go this way. Is this another generator?
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Because the battery recharges over time if you don't use it. Oh. Wait, oh, I could have just pressed it. I thought I'd have to, like, charge it up again. Oh, because the battery, like, if you look at the torch at the top left, if I use this and let go, the battery recharges. So if you do that, you don't need to use new batteries unless you're in serious trouble, because you can just sort of gradually feather it and let it recharge slightly. The darkness controls the taken. Haven't we already figured that out? Is that a television noise? Oh no. This seems like the perfect opportunity for that! Oh, I've got the shotgun out. Oh, you are big! Another one. Worth it. That guy was massive. Suppose I could have just turned more of these lights on as well, though. In light, you can hurt them. Oh, so apparently there's like an achievement for these. Wait, I didn't click that. I did that without my say-so. If the darkness is picking up again, does that mean that... Is this thing... Oh, it doesn't stay on permanently. Right, that's good to know. Okay. I'm going to keep moving onwards. Oh, hang on. That looks like a page. I want more flashbangs. The flashbangs are so useful. Is this not Scary Gate? Wake... Oh, God. Wake attacked by a bulldozer.
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
Oh. I wish that Alan Wake would respond to these pages after he read them. So after he finished, he's like, oh no, not a bulldozer. I've got to face a bulldozer now? God. Thermos. I think I need to be a bit more careful with my special items, though. But the thing is, I do end up with... Oh, another page. I don't have a lot of stuff left at the end of the chapter, so maybe I don't need to be as careful. Maybe I can use them more often. Sarah distrusts Nightingale. Sarah is the sheriff,
Sarah
right?
trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong.
Nightingale was an asshole. He's an asshole.
He flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have let him go. Considering that his wife had gone missing and then someone else had gone missing around him. Yeah, I'd have kept him. Okay, this might be flares. Revolver ammo, shotgun ammo, batteries. Batteries. Big 20 batteries. Got 40 ammo, 13 ammo. Is this reloaded? Yeah, it's fine. I'm geared up. Are we gonna get hit by a ghost train? Oh, kidnapper.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. It keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
I hope when I get to all of this, it all does make sense. And it doesn't get to the end and the plot twist is revealed. And it still is just like, yeah, but why did that happen though? Why did this happen? Why did this happen? Why did that happen? Because, oh my, the mystery is building.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage, before it flew at me again.
Wait, so I'm about to get attacked by a magic evil pipe. Alright. Oh, cash. Let's go this way. A cache called Johnny. Oh. There's going to be text on the wall again. Looking for a clue. Got too much ammo. Flares. Yes. Batteries. Oh, I've got... Oh, you can only have 20 batteries. Okay. Oh. Oh, dear. Was it just the one guy? Oh, no. Where is he? There you are. I may as well go back and get the ammo that I just didn't get. Just top up. There we go. Back to full. The breathing here is still so creepy. Obviously, I know it's going to be explained at some point, but it's still really creepy. I've decided to stop constantly theorizing. Because I feel like I'm not really meant to know what's going on at this point.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
That's where the pipe's going to attack me. Yeah, I feel like I'm not really supposed to know too much at this point. I think it's supposed to be confusing. I'm meant to figure it out later. That's how you build a good mystery. If it was too easy to solve straight away, then it wouldn't be a fun mystery. There'll be one clue somewhere that'll just put it all in place. That tends to be what it is with these things. Go on, magic pipe. It made me jump. I'm expecting a magic pipe to attack.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing.
Ah, no, that's not fair. Oh, come on. Right. This time, Brad, expect it. That's fine. And then this breaks.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Including a pipe. Where's the pipe that's going to attack me? There it is! I see you, pipe! Oh, no! No! Oh, I missed the enemies. How do I get past? You know what? I can't. I'm going to die. It didn't do anything. This is horrible. Oh no! This is taking a turn. And this is where I need to use my batteries. I don't like it. Okay, there's a page over here. And now any object can now attack me. This is horrible. Wake and the dark presence in the lodge.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left. No guilt either. Not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Oh, so I'm guessing I'm shutting the kidnapper outside? Because he's reveling in someone's suffering.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me.
Wow, as if I
thought
care.
about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
I didn't mean to do that. Heavy duty flashlight. Oh, wow. It's even brighter. Does it burn faster, though? I'm guessing it does. Oh, thermos. This feels like I'm going to be attacked. This feels like an attacky area. Look at all these objects. I don't like the fact that now anything can attack me. Nope. Didn't mean to do that. Right, let's stock up. Am I going to get attacked while this thing takes so long to open? Yes, I am. Is it objects and people? Ah! This would probably be a good opportunity to use one of the better items, really. Yeah! I should have used the flashbang. Right, let's not make that... Oh, no! Dummy! Bad, Alan Wake! Bad! If anyone's wondering what's happening there, I keep pressing left click to confirm when I switch an item, when I don't think I need to do that. And so all I'm doing is shooting a bullet instead. But then sometimes he will just randomly shoot a bullet. Right. Okay, not going to waste any time. Let's get them together. Right, flashbang in the middle. Get rid of them, and then I've just got you now. He's a big boy, though, isn't he? Big boy. Right, that went much better. However, I'm still not safe. Let's get inside. Where nothing can hurt me, right? Oh, fucking Jesus! If we were back in ye olden times, I'd be in so much trouble with how often I take the Lord's name in vain. How many shots do you take? 6. Oh, I got a little bit of a jump scare from that one. Wee bit of a jump scare. Nothing, a good swig of WKD Love Island purple grape won't fix. Refreshing. Okay. In light, you can hurt them. I'm very aware of that, thank you. Is this a way out? No. Ooh, is this going to be another TV show? It is. Let's watch this.
Take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror.
Let's watch the show.
All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs.
Night Springs! My favourite show. Let's tune in for another episode.
A family occasion. Journalist Alvin Durley's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Durlith, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
You're gonna be sacrificed.
Of course, Mr. Durlith. Well, I guess that's the least what would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
Mmm. Oh no, it's poison ivy. If only you had rubber lips that were impervious to her charms.
Oh, please, Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host 1,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Durlith learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit.
In Night Springs. I feel like I may have judged this show too well from the first episode that I really enjoyed. Because the other ones have been a bit more like, oh, here's a thing, enjoy it. Whereas the first one was like, makes you think. It was fine, it's funny. Oh, manuscript page. Wake attacked by the dark.
The darkness surged towards me.
Isn't that what everything is?
Everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
That feels like a chapter ending, that. So we're going to run into the kidnapper, then we're going to leave him outside to get killed by the darkness. This is obviously an arena. The bulldozer! An inanimate object that's come to life that is going to kill me! Do I have to break it? This is not... No! I absolutely do not like it. Not in any way. No, its motion is too good. The driver is too skilled. I need flares. No. I also need a shotgun. Right. Does it become incorporeal if it tries to drive through the flare? Oh! Oh yeah, just be casual, it's fine. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Come on, come on, come on, come on! I'm so glad I've got so many flares. Fuck you! Okay, it's just this left now. It's definitely taking a lot of damage. There we go. Oh, what a weird boss fight. What a strange... I love it. I fucking love it. You could not have told me when I started this game that at some point I would be fighting a... Oh. Thanks for warning me. Oh, and I got hit anyway. What was I saying? Fighting a possessed bulldozer. Amazing. 10 out of 10, no notes. Best boss fight I've ever done.